Alrighty then.
And that's a new thing too. Is that we're gonna stop at the Charlotte Hornets Stadium
Okay.
and momentarily stop there. They got a little bit blocked off because they're having some sort of days that isn't an issue anymore because we're all generally equal.
Right.
Just because the color of your skin doesn't really mean anything, right?
Yeah.
And Reardon. It's the Reardon Park, basically.
Okay.
And it's a good place to go for free concerts and things like that.
Oh.
I'm normally up in this place called Winston-Salem place. So, I mean, I've lived and worked in Alaska and so forth, so and all this and all. But maybe they do run this in the winter time. I've yet to experience. But here's the name of the gentleman, Romare Bearden.
Yeah. Okay. Got it.
Okay.
Very nice. Nice little park.
So it's always the way it works with interest rates and so forth. And if you're trying to gain interest, it's great. If you're trying to pay for a house, it's bad, right? Because everything's more expensive, right? It's always a double-edged sword. This was designed by a French sculptor, and she named it Bird on an Arch.
Oh.
It's a 17-foot tall story, 17-foot story, not 17 story, 17 feet tall structure that is supposed to be Bird on an Arch. It's there's a restaurant that was called Mariposa.
And what type of food they sell?
French.
French food.
French or Spanish. One
Okay.
again. And so these old churches
The disco
are used
chicken.
by locals dollars to rent like chapel or something for the entire day.
African American Cultural Center.
The exterior of the structure, maybe the structure itself, was actually designed by Harvey Gantt. You know who Harvey Gantt was?
Who was he?
He was the first African American mayor of Charlotte.
Okay.
He was also the first African American to graduate from Clemson University. It's a university down here in South Carolina. I think it's in Columbia. And his wife was the first African American woman to graduate from Clemson University. He said the first black African American mayor in the city's history. So he's a pretty sharp fella. And also, if you look on the exterior of the building, this is unusual. And if you want to rent...
Okay, that's not too bad.
No, it's not.
Yeah, not bad.
That's a lot of people don't realize. You know, that you consider that, I mean, everything takes a little bit of money, right?
Like checkers or chess?
Yeah, well, that's a good answer. What it is,
I'm never getting none of these
checkerboard
right.
flag that they use at NASCAR events.
Got it.
Is he in the area or?
No.
Okay.
He's back in New York.
Okay, I figure you'd be traveling with him. This NASCAR Hall of Fame thing here is that maybe when you bring him back next time, they have a place in here where you can put on some overalls, and it'll say NASCAR, I guess, on it, and you can. They'll give you an impact wrench, which is how you remove the lug nuts on the side of the race cars, which then make it possible for you to remove the tire and then put it back on again. And I guess for some NASCAR people, as much money as he thought he was, and the end result is he was foreclosed on.
Oh.
So there's his symbol with the light blue.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
he recently sold the team and made something like $2 billion on it.
Sure he did.
The folks on the wall here, I thought, were the owners of the team. One of them is the guy in the light blue. When we come, maybe you can see, maybe you can't, but when we come around this coast, you'll see a gentleman, lighter-skinned African American gentleman. His name is Jay Cole. He came from Fayetteville, where he grew up around Fayetteville. And the lady, one of the, I thought this lady on the far end was her, but it's actually pink. And slowly speed up right here, and you can see J. Cole and pink.
Yeah, okay.
Pull it so if you want to Get a picture of the poster. That's cool.
Got it.
And then they'll have the by King George said that a lot of the homes like the you can actually anybody can live here, of course, as long as you have the money, right?
Right.
And the good thing about a lot of these homes, they're all painted in sort of a pastel color, so they're not so flashy. And like the guy that was rode that right before you did, he said so nobody can just build whatever they want here. And I said, yeah, if I moved here, I'll probably want to build myself a pyramid house. And
Grass was a new invention.
or was I knew it existed only in
Certain places.
It like existed maybe we'll say what in Africa or maybe South America.
Oh, wow.
And in a lot of places in like the early 1800s or maybe 1700s, it was just bare ground. And then so when somebody, it's like, have you ever heard of that stuff called kudzu?
Kudzu?
Yeah, it's a vine, and it's mostly popular in places like the mountains of North Carolina and Tennessee and so forth like that. And it helps keep the topsoil in place.
Turn.
And it helps keep the topsoil in place, and so they use it to just the plant, and it adds like nitrogen to the soil because lots of times things naturally deplete in nitrogen. And so what they do is they put this kudzu stuff down so it will increase the nitrogen in the soil, and it will increase the retention of the soil so it doesn't all run off in rainstorms.
Oh, okay.
So
Got it.
we're going to turn right